Okay, you guys, I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the internet basically dragging Charlie Kirk's widow, Erika Kirk, and it is because most recently she was honored by Donald Trump, and while she was being honored by Donald Trump, what critics are saying is that she was there pretending to cry, but the only thing they noticed was dry cries from Erika Kirk, no tears. So, during Donald Trump's State of the Union address on February 24th of this year, 2026, President Trump publicly recognized Erika Kirk, the widow of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk. As you guys can remember, Charlie Kirk was killed in 2025, an event Trump described as an assassination and martyrdom, for his beliefs. He had been posthumously awarded the Medal of Freedom months after his passing. So while Trump was honoring Erika Kirk and he was asking her to stand, she appeared to be crying. I'm even wondering if the clip is AI because you could hear the sounds of crying and you could see she was trying to invoke the emotion of a widow, but there was so much disconnect. There was no tears, nothing whatsoever. And the internet was saying, oh my God, she's such a terrible actress. She's really terrible at this. She's crying and there's not an ounce of tears. And some people were saying, I cry more even cutting onions, honey. That is what some people were saying. I kid you not. I kid you absolutely not. Let's take a look at the clip of Erika Kirk crying, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary. So, there you have it. I'm wondering if that clip is AI because you could hear no tears, not an ounce of tears. And media manipulation today, it's real. It's a thing. It is so real that someone could have created an AI version of it, because I saw the clip from a distance, but not so close up, when Trump asked Erika Kirk to stand, and she did stand, and she appeared emotional. But looking at the closer image, because this is a closer image of what I saw initially, I'm wondering if this is really what happened. You have to question everything you see these days, You have to really question everything, But if the clip is actually real, and if it's not AI, as Sizzla Kalunji would say, dry cry, even tears, even though is it that her heart is crying, but her eyes aren't communicating such? Could that be the case? Because it does happen to a lot of people, their heart will cry, but the eyes won't. So is it the case that Erika Kirk heart was crying, but her eyes weren't? Many people believe that she's faking crying and why there's no tears. Many people believe that she actually is a part of deleting her husband and she really doesn't care. She has no remorse whatsoever about his passing. So they believe she's putting on an act. But honey, it is best that she killed her husband than you, honey, because if you did it, you'd have been behind bars. But if she did it, she can get away with it. That's how I see it. And besides, haven't men been killing women and getting away with it? So what if a woman kills a man and gets away with it for a change? Should we start looking at Erika Kirk as an hero in the eyes of women? Should we start looking at her the other way as a hero? What if we flip the script and say, power to woman. She took her husband out, she got away with it, and she's faking that shit and making money. Like, can't we look at it that way? Could we possibly look at it that way and say power to Erika Kirk for taking out Charlie, if she did? How many men have taken out women and gotten away with it? So what if a woman takes out a man and gets away with it? What if we flip the script at least for once in history? Men would stop targeting women. What if women starts fighting back? And men are the ones who were left with the trauma. What if? I'm just saying, what if? I think it's time we flip the script on these motherfuckers though. So, Erika Kirk, if you took out your husband and you're faking it, kudos to you, girl. I'm no hater. I'm not gonna hate on you, honey. I'm not gonna hate on you. That's between you and your husband. You two form a covenant. It's up to you what you do to your husband. Better you than me, honey. Better you than me. That's all I have to say. But sometimes I have no remorse for men. When I look at the things that they do to women and they get away with it, yeah, sometimes I have no remorse for them. Honestly, sometimes I don't have any remorse for men. I don't care. Was Charlie Kirk a bad guy? I don't know. Was he a good guy? I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy. But do you guys know anything about Charlie Kirk? I just know that he was Candace Owens' good friend, and Candace Owens is fighting like hell for him. No, that is a friend I would want to have, Candace Owens. I would want to have a friend like Candace Owens because I know in life or in death, you don't have to be in the room. The girl is going to fight for you, and that's a friend. That's a true friend. So you know who's the real hero in all of this? Candace, of course. Candace Owens. But hey, Erika, if you did that shit, kudos to you, girl. Because I think sometimes this may sound crazy and unhinged, but sometimes I think women need to flip that fucking script on these men. I think so. I really do. I think the script needs to be flipped. And if it doesn't flip, men will not leave women alone. Okay? So, do you remember the days when those stories about those female chemists that would come up with poison and help women to poison their husband just to get out of abusive marriage? Because the police didn't see it as abuse. You were married and you were told to go back home, and if you decide to leave your husband, you would have to run away, leave the kids, and even you'd have to give a new name. And when people found out that's what you did, run away, leaving your abusive husband, you would still be an outcast to society, because how dare you leave your husband after he almost killed you? How dare you leave your husband? You're a Jezebel. You're Lilith. You're a demon. So what if Erika Kirk did it? What if she actually did it? I think we should be looking at her as a hero, as a modern day hero, because men have been taking out women all of existence and they have been getting away with it. So what if we flip that motherfucking script? I have nothing against Erika Kirk. That's between her and God. I will never be her judge, jury, nor executioner. That's between Erika Kirk and God. But girl, if you did it, kudos to you. Kudos to you, honey. Keep faking that shit.